Sorry, is it the hair?
No. I just wanted to see if the sound made or if this made a difference in here, but it doesn't.
Bitch, you're psycho. No motorcycle. Unless I'm driving off in that sunset, yeah, without you. They call me Johnny there cause I beat all them trials. I'm just another nigga just trying to make it viral. Bitch, you're psycho. No motorcycle. Unless I'm driving off in that sunset, yeah, without you. They call
So you're live right now on TikTok?
Hi guys.
And then this is gonna be for the SAS video on YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah. How'd you come up with the name Kurly Top?
So the name Kurly Top actually came from a name I was given when I was growing up because I had curly hair. I wasn't really specifically like talented or anything specifically, but one thing a lot of people saw me when they saw like Joseph was curly hair. And I remember I was sitting down with one of my great friends that was an artist named Must Be Icy, and he asked me like, what artist name would you want to be? And I was coming with all kinds of things. He said, you don't gotta come up with anything like crazy hard. Be something simple, be something that's very unique to you and something that's given to you. And I said Kurly Top. And it's with a cage, be different, and that's how it was.
There's one thing you could improve on, what it is.
Probably more dropping consistently in my music. It's just very difficult with this like starting off. And I have so much music in the vault, like so much. But then I'm always waiting for like licenses of the beats to come through, or I'm waiting to have the cover art made, or re-recording them to make them sound better for the audience to listen to it. So like a lot of those things come into play because I want to be the top notch I can drop. Each song is like gonna be everything. But like it takes a lot of time and money to produce that amount of like success where I want it to be.
How has joining 100 Carat been like?
100 Carat. So it really opened up doors where I was just like a artist who didn't know what he was doing. I got invited to like one show from Extinction 2 back in March. Not March, it was, I believe November. November is when we had Extinction 2. And that was my first show that I did on the same 700 Carat. And they called me like a couple of weeks later and said, look, we want you part of 100 Carat because of the energy I brought and the different vibe I had. And I've now been on a tour, going on the second tour this year. I've had so many shows. I'm like my fifth show, and I've even been making music for over a year yet.
How has like your most recent show compared to your very first show?
My most recent show, I know how to talk to the people, get more confident in when I feel the vibe. The first thing I did in my first show, I did not know what left and right was, and I was hyperventilating. I cannot tell you, I was terrified.
What helps you build up that confidence? Just practicing, or?
Just knowing that I know the song word by word, and how much I love the song and how much I want people to love it with me. Is expressing those feelings that I put in every song and singing them to those people that want to hear it. And I think about that every time before I perform. And it's like scary at first because you don't know if they're gonna like it or love it. But at the end of the day, people are gonna listen who want to listen. And the more people who want to listen, the bigger the crowd gets, and the more you just don't get scared anymore.
What's it like when people recite your lyrics back to you?
When people recite my lyrics and say my song stuck in their head, it always leaves me with a big smile because everything that I've created was started with just a thought, like a simple thought, and I had to act on it. Now that it's like months later, or weeks later, people are like, is it okay? Is it okay? I'm like, yo, that's so crazy. Like I love it. I know, and that's what blows my mind. Like I love it so much.
How do you get through writer's block?
Writer's block. So what I usually do is I'll call up a IC or 100 Carat. We'll talk for a little bit, and then I'll let some emotions out, talk some things that are from my mind. And the reason why I usually get writer's block is I don't know how I want to convey something or the purpose of what the song was at the time anymore. It'll slip away. And then when I remember or have that feeling of emotion, sometimes I'll leave it alone for like a week, and then I'll wake up one day feeling that feeling again, and then I'll write the whole song within 30 minutes. And sometimes it'll be all in 2 days. That song I play constantly in my head, those words constantly in my head, and that beat, it just has such an emotional move to it. Like one of my newer songs called Remember When, or Remember, it's gonna be a very emotional song, and I made it within 2 days. And it was a very emotional song for me because I put everything out there. And it came so easily because I wanted to put a lot into it. Sorry.
No, you're good. Continue. Stephanie says happy anniversary.
Thank you. Happy anniversary. That was like,
That was fire.
yeah, that was like the first song like I made that people recognized me from. Happy anniversary is like happy. I'm gonna do it live. So yeah, that song was just I made that song with a whole different beat too. Like I made Anniversary with a whole different beat, whole different lyric cadence. The Anniversary was a song that just kind of made itself, if that makes sense. Found a random beat and it just fitted perfectly, and I finished the rest of the song at like a night. Tomorrow, that's April 2nd, and if anybody's interested, DM me at kurlytop or at Swayze. I can put link in anywhere just for the address. It's gonna be crazy fun. Brand new song too for the night. It's gonna be amazing. Awesome videographer Josh Stone, and wearing custom made clothes by Keeks, and having Calamari, 100 Carat come, and a lot of other artists that are local that are getting very known. Like too, just because I want the group of like Texas, San Antonio, or any people around this area to really be there to implement. Like this is not just me; it's like a group thing. Like we're making a whole wave.
What does a typical day look like for you?
Typical day. So on my off days, it usually comes with wake up, wash my face, brush my teeth, listen to some beats for a couple hours. If there's some that I find to make songs to automatically, I'll start writing to them on my little writer's block or my journal. And if I find something that I like that I want to make like automatically, I'll go to my garage, my little studio area, make a little demo of what I like with a verse or a hook. My goal is every time I write to write a verse or a hook by the end of like that little session, so I have like an idea where I want it to go. And after that, if I don't really find anything, I'll call up some artists. We'll talk about what the plans are for the next couple weeks, plan out my day, the next in advance, or my next show, talk about the songs and sets I'm gonna make, and building future plans for like happening forward. And then when I have shows, it's always look, dress, feel the best that I can, and show love and give the best that I can to people that come out.
What inspires you the most?
So I told you the story earlier, but what inspires me is just like the thought of never wanting to be back in that position I was with my mom. I saw her sleeping on that couch I was in at the time, and I know it was uncomfortable. It had no cushions. It was like a little like white foam, and then it was springs. And I know it was uncomfortable because I woke up with a backache every morning. And to know that my mom slept there and I was just like rubbing on her head, and it was like, man, it really messed with me because this is where my mom had to stay. We lost our place. I lost my car. I lost everything that had meaning at the time, and I was at a very low place in my life. And that just made me feel like I just can't stay here no more. I can't stay in this mindset, position in life. I have to grow and expand on what I want to do. And I know that later on in life, I can not just help myself out, but help my mother, help my family, help the friends, help many more people too come down the line.
In times of stress, how do you relax?
Stress. So I watch anime. That's something. I'm a weeb. I'm sorry. I'm a weeb. I said I watch Dragon Ball. Yeah. I watch anime to cool my mind. And also, it also is interesting like to watch the story plots, to see things roll out. Another thing is I play basketball. My little brother, he's a hooper too. So we'll go out to the park, play basketball for a little bit. And when I get stressed out about music, I just make more music. I'll put like a beat that I like and I'll just freestyle over it and make like a song I would never release. Maybe, depends on what y'all want.
What would you tell 11-year-old you?
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything that you go through, you have a bigger purpose than all this. So don't get discouraged. Do what you feel right and grow. That's what I want to tell myself.
What do you envision for yourself within the remainder of the year?
Slowly growing and doing more shows. Have maybe an album and an EP out. That's the goal. And I want to be able to have a show where I have people sing Anniversary to the point I don't have to sing it no more.
Yeah.
that's a wish. I'm hoping to make it a goal.
Yeah.
I love Anniversary so much, that song, and like when people sing it, it means so much to me.
If you were in charge of a cartoon remaster, what would you do?
Cartoon remaster.
Yeah.
What cartoon would it be? Like I get to choose?
Yeah, you get to choose.
That's an interesting question. What do you think? I know I said I watch anime, but I wouldn't touch any of the animes I've seen because of it. But there is this one show I used to watch when I was a little kid, and it was called El Tigre. El Tigre. It was like a little Mexican show, and it was like a guy, like a little kid, that like flipped his belt and he turned into a tiger, and like a tiger human being, and they like speak Spanish. And I would remaster it just because it's so underrated. And the opening, like the song to it, it was like so fire. I didn't even understand what Spanish was at the time. I just know that song was fire. It had like a little, like it was so. Okay, all right. People who don't know, look up El Tigre on YouTube. It's definitely worth the like 30 seconds. I promise.
Can you speak Spanish right now?
Hablas así, sí, pero no escucha para mi mamá. Ese era el chiquito. Perdón. Hablas así. Yeah. I understand the concept of it, but I will a little bit.
Yeah. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes.
Yeah.
1, better studio equipment.
Okay.
Number 1 for sure. Top notch. At Dino De Niro. I want your equipment specifically. Stop. Number 2, second wish, probably for a better car just to get to places better. And number 3, that my little brother's dream to make it to NBA happens. The reason why I say that is because I believe that anything I want in life, based on how I move and how I act, I want to earn it. I never want to be given it. If I want it to be like a little easier, simpler, that's those small things. But once I have it, I want to put in the work because I feel like nothing should be given for free. But that's just me personally.
What is something about you that most people don't know?
I am actually born from Brooklyn. I came down here when I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
But I was born originally in Brooklyn, New York. So that's usually where I hail from.
Wow. When did you come down here?
Back in like 06. And did good. Didn't have to get myself into drug gang violence. No disrespect people up in New York, but I know what y'all represent. Love y'all. Do y'all. I'm not a thug. I'm just a person that raps.
Do you have any merch out?
Merch? Not yet, but if you see this on my shirt, it's called a 100 karat curly top. It is coming out soon. I'm just getting more things set up for it before I drop things. It takes a lot more money because I watched it like once or twice and it's already starting to fade away. And I wouldn't want people that get something that I make, has my name on it, be like this, kind of like not top quality. So I'm working on it still, but curly top merch, 100 karat merch is on the way. I just want to say.
It's on the way. I can't wait to get a shirt.
I'm telling you, we charge like $35 for a shirt. We're having
hoodies. High quality though.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You wash it, it won't go away.
Who's your biggest supporter?
Biggest supporter? I'm gonna say it's between 2 people. My mom's or my dad. My mom's is like my manager. She comes to all my shows. But my dad is probably like a person, a lot of people will like see at the show as like some guy that is sitting there, but he would come and drop me off, pick me up at whatever time on my shows at 2, 3 in the morning, and I'll have like work at 8 a.m. And he'll just do it because it's for me. And I've never seen somebody that will pull up and say, hey, I'm gonna take care of this, don't worry about it. Put gas money in my hand if I'm driving my car, just to like have me get to like a show and back, to make sure I was good. My mom was like my manager, so it's kind of cheating to say that because she's kind of, with me the whole way in my life, but my dad, he didn't have to contribute at all. And it is awesome to know that like my dad gets that supports me and like says, go shoot your shot with your dream and don't stop until you get it. A lot of people like don't have that, so I'm blessed, thank the Lord. Awesome, man, I love it.
Anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out 100 Karat, shout out Praise, shout out K Dollar, shout out Dino De Niro for recording me, and shout out Must Be Icy, shout out to YJP, the Star God, person that's been putting me on knowledge in the show. Game so much game with the music game, like he knows no cap definitely gonna be up next if not me. And Must Be Icy, I say it again because that's my brother. Like me and him go way back, love him to death. He's literally like second to me, if not better, because I believe like I'm gonna be one of the top ones that come out with music, the heartbreak and singing. Not saying I'm not the best, don't get me wrong, I still got ways to grow, but I love the way I do things. And he's the person that I know that he's gonna do even better, if not like the same, because I'm doing great. I'm about to do great, and I believe that myself. But yeah, love him. He's the best guy ever.
Can you freestyle?
Yeah, I always freestyle.
Can I hear a little something?
Give me one word.
One word. Okay. Shit, I don't know.
Word, random word, hardest word you can think of.
The hard.
Any word.
Any word. Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
All
Alright, Philly cheesesteak, eating up with some bread on the late day. Better watch out, might take you on a little day. I know that I can go a little cocky. A lot of people want to see me pop up like Poppy, but understand I got the strap on me. I ain't never got to shoot, but I know people that shoot for me. I don't do this, but I do adore. A lot of people want to talk about bad in my core, but I can never do that. Cause a lot of shit with a 4-star award. Everybody want to swear, but I never get more, but I get a lot of more shit than what y'all think. I keep that like a present, wrapped under a Christmas tree. Like it's Christmas, but I swear this is just being me, because I'm gifting a lot of others some game that I promise I ain't never seen. Something like that.
Something like that. How long have you been freestyling?
I freestyle since I was like 12 years old. I was not this good, I promise you. You asked me to say anything that rhymed with yogurt, I was gonna be Albert, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was a little kid when I started, I was like 12, and it started like this little hobby, but then I like started going up to people, people started hearing about like who I was, like rap freestyling and stuff. So it was really funny, cool at the same time, because I used to play football. People like, you know, worst football player here, best rapper you'll ever see. Best off the top. And I used to have people like come up to me and be like, heard you rap. And they'll give me a word and I'll just go crazy.
Is that like, I mean, because like you said it was a hobby, is that what made you start going into music, or something you've always wanted to do?
I've always wanted to be a part of music, but I was scared I didn't know what the right way was for me.
Yeah.
And you know, when I just decided to say, I only got one life to live, so why not live the way I want to? And that's when I really started like seeing like anything is possible if you just put your mind to it. Just, are you willing to put in the work? So I love it. I love what I do every day.
Yeah. When you were little, was that something that you wanted to do? Like, you know, when they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Is that what you wanted to be, or was it something else? Yeah,
it was actually. I used to want to study to be a conductor when I was younger. I wanted to be like how a symphony works.
Yeah.
I never learned how to play a single instrument. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how to play a single string on the guitar. I have one though. I have an electric guitar somewhere, but I don't know how to play it. Practice every now and again, just like learning stuff. But yeah, I used to want to be a musician, a conductor. Like I used to sing all the time. I was in choir when I was younger too, in middle school, elementary school. I was in choir. I used to play the recorder. Y'all remember those? The recorders in little elementary school. They gave me the recorder to use for the school year. Yeah, I used to play the SpongeBob theme song with that one. But yeah,
can you still play? If I give you a recording, play?
I don't think so. It's been about a decade since last time I touched one of those.
Yeah.
Last time I touched one of those, I threw it at my sister. No, she was trying to call me with a bug, and I was like,
yeah.
It was self-defense, I promise.
I know we talked a little bit before this. You said you were going to school. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So I'm actually planning on going back to college. I dropped out to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. But now I got the right idea. I want to go to college to learn how to produce my own music, my own beats, record myself, and understand the actual depth of music, the concept of it, writing material, because I like how I write, but I want to understand how I can be more lyrical, how to be more free, and create more things by knowing more things, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm not very a literature person.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous for that?
I'm nervous for everything I do, but it's just a concept of gotta get it done, and then if you love something, just go do it, fight for it, give the opportunity to, you know. And I'm grateful that I get these chances. I get to talk to people. I get to talk to you, people over here just listening. It's like I'm grateful, and opportunities open itself. It's just a matter if you take them or not. So I make sure I take the ones, anything that's open, I make sure I put my heart into, and I know that along the way I'll reach my goal.
What made you choose North Star for your SAS? What made you choose North Star?
North Star?
Yeah.
I was sitting down and I was thinking, you know, I don't really go out a lot. I'm really an introvert. I work I'll go to work and go home. I'm not gonna say because some people will be popping up on me. And I'll go to work, I'll come home, I'll write music while I work, and then I'll go to sleep, wake up, and like the only time I'll go outside to movies sometimes with my friends. But most of the time I really stay inside in my little designated areas unless I'm doing a show or something out of the city. And other than that, I usually stay home just because I'm really an introvert. I'd rather sit down and watch anime than talk to like 30 people at the store. So when I thought about like what's the most common place to go, I thought about mini golfing. I thought about so many other places. I was like, let's go to the mall because I want to get new stuff anyways.
Yeah. What kind of shoes do you like? I know you wanted to come here to buy shoes.
See, the thing is about that, I'm probably gonna buy shoes later on tomorrow because I had to unfortunately my check didn't hit like in time the way I wanted to, and then the money that I did have I had to spend on bills and whatnot. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
But favorite shoes, probably like Jordans. It's just because I like the way, like Air Jordans, like I love them so much. They just have like that super old school, but like nice feel around your feet. And I got some big feet. Sorry, people, if y'all don't need to know, y'all don't need to know. But you know, I'm a size like 12, 13 in shoes, so yeah, I gotta have something that fit my feet when I walk around for like hours. Make sure it's comfortable.
Yeah. Any plan on spending the rest of your weekend?
So after this, we shopping, and then I'm gonna ask some people around for some, like I said, music video tomorrow, music video shoot. If y'all interested, let me know. At kurlytop on Instagram, talk to Swayze. I'm pretty sure we can get connected. If y'all interested, let me know. But other than that, music video tomorrow, getting some more clothes, some more shoes, and talking to some other artists to try to get in and see if they want to be a part of it. And Monday we got the Praise. I know this might be a little off topic, but with the Praise birthday little show that we got going on, yeah, we definitely doing that on Monday. It's like I'm adding it to the weekend because, you know, it's gonna be crazy fun. Yeah, I'm getting another vehicle too for the music video shoot, so I gotta plan that out too. Yeah, I'm trying to make this as like amazing as I can.
Any collaborations you want to work on?
So all of 100 Carat, I want to work with them. Me and Must Be Icy already working on a song. At Horrible William, we gotta make some song, bro. We gotta make something. Horrible William, me and we gotta make something. And Calamari and me, definitely we gotta make something, because like I said, I was originally a rapper. I wasn't like much of a singer at first. I came in later. But rapping wise, like I would love to work with something with Calamari, Solstice. They're fucking amazing. I love their energy. I love their music. They're just this one song they made called Neon Guts, fucking phenomenal. It's like a remake, but I love it. Neon Guts, one of my favorites right there. Let me think. Who else? I really want to work with. If I want to talk about bigger artists, there's one person in mind that I have. Like after I get like more like out there into the music world, Ian Dior, one of my favorite artists, one of the people that I listen to really get an idea of where I want to go with certain songs. And another one is, his name is Solo CeeLo, another artist that he's getting really well known, but he's a person that I really took a lot of music information from when he put me a lot of game on. I didn't text him personally, but a lot of his videos that he's made and whatnot, I watched and I've learned a lot from. So him especially, I'm definitely gonna work with him soon. I'm pretty sure everybody on the tour list, especially if they're part of 100 Carat, I'm probably gonna make a song with sooner or later. It's only a matter of time, because I like making newer things, different things, just to like, you know, change it up.
What's your favorite local spot to go eat at?
Favorite local spot?
Yeah.
There's this wing spot. It's called it's Wild Wing Station. That's what it's called. It's off of Walzone. It's fucking great. Oh my gosh. You have like gyros, chicken, shrimp fried rice, and it's fucking phenomenal. The chicken there, oh my gosh, you will like best chicken you will taste in San Antonio.
What's your favorite type of wing?
What's up?
What's your favorite type of wing?
Wing?
Yeah.
My mom put me onto this a while ago. It was called like Memphis Buffalo Gold or something like that. It was a really weird name, but let me tell you, it was slapping. I gave everybody like a piece of it for Pest Fest, and literally Cash and Philla, he's like, bro, I need you to go to that spot and give me some wings right now for the same shit that he got. I need that shit. And I was like, yo, I think that guy, he's like, fuck yes, dude, I need some of that. I'm like, they are good. I'm telling you, go over there, you're gonna tear them up, I promise you.
Yeah.
No matter if you like chicken or meat, anything, you're gonna like that. They have gyros too if you want to go more the vegetarian route. You're gonna love it.
Sounds good. Are wings your favorite type of food, or?
Probably, yeah. I love eating some chicken. And on top of that, you can always switch it up. It can be any kind of chicken. It don't gotta be specific, but like wings, chicken is like, there's never a specific flavor that you can just like get. There's like so many different kinds. People always make it something new. So the versatility of chicken is awesome. I'm not saying this because I'm black, I promise.
Do you have any advice for people who are having a hard time being themselves?
You have to love yourself first. Love who you are. Look at yourself in the mirror and see what you love about what you are. And then emphasize on that. Because I know it's hard to be who you are if you don't like that person in the mirror. So you gotta make that person who you want to be. If you look in the mirror and you don't like who you are, why not change it? You know. And if it's hard to, there's always someone there that's gonna love you enough to help you. And if not, you can always DM me. I will happily help you if you want to change who you want to be. I will text, call. My goal is to help everybody I can in this world. With my music, talking, it doesn't matter how. My goal is I really want to genuinely be something to remember when everything's said and done. Not because I was giving everything away, not because I was so good at music. It's because I care. That's all I care. That's all I care about. I care about everybody in this world so much. And so many people let dreams die, and I want people to go out there and get what they want in life. You know, you don't gotta be sitting back working on it if I'm not doing what you want in life.
Ready to walk around?
Sure.
Say bye to TikTok.
Bye guys. Thank you for having me. I'll see you on YouTube. Kurlytop.
You wanna say hi? Hi.
This is Mama Top, manager manager at Kurlytop. Mama Top.
Mama Top. I love it. Who are your inspirations?
Oh, so I have like kind of two sections. I have one that's like for like melodic music, and I would say EDR 1, Juice WRLD number 2. Basically those big two right there who made a lot of like Kurlytop songs. Juice WRLD's Juice WRLD. I feel like everybody knows Juice, but EDR, he was a very special person that I listened to like music wise when I was very on the like low depths. Just got a relationship, middle of working like 12 hours a day, and it's like lost my house, and you know, my like, what's the point of everything? And you have those like I don't know what to do with my life no more. And his music was like what the music I would listen to, and it made a big impact on like what I want to do in my life. And I have a lyrical side where I listen to rap because I'm also a rapper when I want to be. And
he said when I want to be.
It'd be these three: J. Cole, Kendrick, and Eminem. I feel like those are three typical, but I love their music so much. I used to listen to them like when I wake up, go to sleep, eat. Back in my middle school days, high school days, you would not catch me listening to anything else.
Yeah.
What's your favorite artist of all time?
My favorite artist? That's a really hard question. You ever heard of Bring Me the Horizon?
Bring Me the Horizon?
Yeah, Bring Me the Horizon, yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon? Is that like a rock group?
They're a rock group, yeah.
I've listened to rock, but I've never gotten too deep where I hear like other names other than like Skillet. I'm sorry.
Skillet?
I feel like everybody knows Skillet though. I'm sorry, I'm basic.
Huh?
Okay, I'm not recording it.
No.
We're not recording. It's just
It's an interview.
talking to him.
Yeah, it's okay. Just for security reasons.
Okay. Can we step outside to like finish up? We're gonna finish.
Yeah, if you can. Because you can't have any recording on premises, like either way.
Okay.
So I just do that, like,